a devout Christian woman, is undergoing trial right now in this court's building in Savannah, Tennessee. Her name is Brenda Simpson, and she apparently, from what I heard from her family and friends, she is not going to be testifying. And I like to think that this is a strategic error to not testify. She's a Christian woman, and she uses the public road continually in acts of mercy and grace and service to others. And if she doesn't testify about her life using the road, the public road, if she doesn't testify, she's not going to win the jury. The jury is not going to be bought by, is not going to be convinced by legal arguments. That's not going to matter to them. These are ordinary people. They have conventional ideas about the use of the roads, that licensing is proper and good, and probably even Christian. And here she is saying, well, I'm a Christian and I have a right to use the roads, and no one can force me to stay off the road unless I have their permission. She's very clear on her constitutional liberties, but that's not the American people. The American people don't have constitutional liberties and don't believe in constitutional liberties. And so for her to express the idea that she has the right to do so apart from permission, apart from license, this is you might say a kind of a heresy. And so she's under 5 criminal charges, including the fraudulent TFRL policy in Tennessee, which pretends that financial responsibility is a requirement of all people, and that all people have to have insurance as a condition precedent to use of the public right-of-way, even in an automobile. Of course, that law pertains to operation of motor vehicles, and so it doesn't apply to someone who's just using a car. But the conventional opinion controls the court, it controls the cops, and it also controls the jury members in this case. She is under an oppression, and I believe that her inquiry of the jury was poor. It was poor because she wasn't getting to their questions. She did not weed out people who are upper white middle class, establishment class. She didn't weed out directors, CEO, managers. She didn't try to find out whether people have what kind of means they have. Some of those questions may not have been allowed, but she did not try to find poor people like her. She's a woman in poverty. She's 77 years old. She's black. There are no blacks on the jury, and they all have conventional opinions. So if she doesn't testify, her legal arguments, which are very interesting, I believe will not prevail. They will not prevail with the jury. The jury may be persuaded by her testimony, effectively her analysis by testifying about her license, because she once was a licensee. But she is not, she has an expired license, and she was assigned a driver's license by the Department of Safety and Homeland Security in a fraud. This is a noted fraud. The license was assigned to her, and then it was suspended. This is an absolute fraud. It's being challenged by Arthur J. Hirsch in Lawrence County in a contested case, and it has to be dealt with at some point, probably judicially. I don't think a contested case will handle this, but that it is a fraud. She was assigned a driver's license, and the only way she can challenge that is to testify about, it seems to me, testify about that, and testify about having had the original driver's license that she had for many years. She got it as a teenager, and she let it lapse, as I have reported, she let it lapse in 2019. So she has a former commercial nexus with the state of Tennessee. Doesn't have it now, but they assigned her a nexus. They assigned her the commercial relationship apart from her payment, apart from her application, apart from her signature, and they don't have a signature for that. And so she's standing on that, which is pretty solid, but it's not going to persuade the jury. The jury is not going to buy that. If she doesn't testify of her Christian life on the road, if she doesn't do that, she's not going to win. She's going to be sunk under another criminal conviction.